Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guided Night. Let's go ahead and do bossed up messages. Great. Some of you get bossed up and boss moves confused. You think it's the same thing. It's not. Let's go ahead and pull your bossed up messages. Okay. You could be old fashioned here. Ancient shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You just got a little extra wisdom on you. And I think whatever it is that is attractive to you, and things that you like to do, it's like you just need. It's like there's levels to things. It's like, all right, you like this, but then it's younger people younger than you, and they just like you old for this. No, you're not. You just need to be around the age bracket of what that is that you're trying to do. Yeah, it's in reverse. Time to let it go. You ain't letting shit go. It's like someone is you could be stuck in your high school or your college times or whatever, and it's like the people that care about you are the people that you're coming in contact with. It's like let it go, and it's like nah, old ways. This could be old ways. Okay, you could be stuck in a time period in your life. But I do get respect here, though. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Ancient. What reading am I doing? Boss up or boss moves? Yeah, boss up. Yeah. Pertaining to this, somebody's gonna explode because someone is like somebody older wants to explode, or they are going to explode because you won't let something go. Shit, if they did you wrong, they did you wrong. But we talking business right now. Someone is saying like that is my business. Like that is my business. And until I can let this go, or until this situation is resolved, it's like this is like someone giving somebody some money, and someone says, I don't want to have to ask you back for what I borrowed to you. And the person's like, yeah, don't worry, I got you. I'm gonna give it back to you this day, right? And they never gave it back to you, and they like just let it go. Like you're like no, and you being mature about the situation or whatever. It's more to this. That's what I'm hearing. It's more to this situation than what people think. That's why someone can't let something go. And somebody thinking somebody's too sensitive about a situation because they won't let it go. Someone's trying to make somebody feel like they're wrong and they're not. You're right on point. You right on. It's like you can tell what this person is gonna do before they do it. And vice versa them about you. That's why they haven't given you money back. Or this is why someone is not backing down, or this is why somebody's giving you a hard time. You got a hater on the loose. There is some sense of you knowing what to do, but it's some sense of movement that's going on where it's causing you to be distracted. What else here? What's so significant about this reading, though, is that someone is respected and someone is knowledgeable here, or someone is definitely could be is living in the past, and it's time to move forward. All right, what else for bossed up messages? Yeah, it's like grow the fuck up and lay shit to rest type energy. You're being shady. Somebody doesn't want somebody to change here. Yeah. Let's look. Yeah, somebody doesn't want somebody to change. It's like someone could be like, what the hell? You want me to grow, but you don't want me to change. There's a complainer here. Just complain, whether if you do it or you're wrong. It's like somebody just doesn't do anything. I'm getting. It's time for you to allow people to take their own responsibility. Someone is overly guardian, the overboard guardian here. It's like I said, you could see shit before it happens. It's like you pay attention to detail. You're always on it, right? So you could be drained, and it's like this is a time for you to do you and boss up. Who cares if you're older or if you're younger and you act older? Go get you a new set of friends. You can create you a whole new family. You know that, right? So this is like whatever it is. I don't know. I don't know. Don't let me. Someone needs to. It's like when someone goes by the book, you feel uh, like all hell bent, right? Or it's kind of like this is like someone wanting to be a, a music artist, and someone is saying you're too old, and now you feel like a player because that's something that you really wanted to. If you base that, do you know how many people is in this world? I'm here to tell you, boss up. And you probably like, well, what do I do? How do I do it? Well, that's where the basic info, the basic necessities that you need is available, and it is free. For some of you, you may not know how to read and write, but you own this goddamn YouTube. So if you're able to tell your phone to Google such and such, boss up SGL spiritual guide and light, then you need to tell your phone, how do I become a X, Y, and Z? The access to information is not restricted to you. There is some type of fear um, that is causing stagnation and stagnant. I said stagnation. We have goals. This deals with preparing, right? This also deals with structure. You have to plan. This could be something like someone is refusing to close a business. We have inventory. Hold on. I keep forgetting that I'm doing the reading the opposite than looking at me. We have purpose. Let's see. Ooh. And we have collaborate. Get yourself out there. You're sitting here feeling like a floater and don't nobody even know you exist. What's going on? Everybody has purpose. It don't matter if you're 99 years old. If you got a story, you have purpose. If you can speak, you have purpose. And some people can't even speak. If you can write, you got purpose. And some people don't have arms. So it's like there's someone here complaining. Like, stop complaining and boss up. It doesn't matter what you do in life. Purpose. It doesn't even matter. Okay. It's no different than having to do regular maintenance, whether that's on yourself or your home. There's always responsibilities, and if you don't keep up with those responsibilities is going to get increase, and then it becomes overwhelming. You have to grab. It's just like someone needs to take control of their life, and you need to boss up. Get out your feelings. Point blank. Period. Or this is literally you. It's like you lose opportunities because you are this is like going to a meeting, and the meeting is about the goals of how to get to the next step, right? How to get some more dinero, and you sitting there telling everybody how your mama and daddy did you wrong. Wrong place, wrong time. Don't nobody want to hear that. It's just the wrong place, wrong time. And this is also, I'm getting, it's time to lay things to rest, of giving people the opportunity to be a part of your life, to be connected to you. It's time for you to get fresh anew. Because I'm going to tell you right now, especially if you're trying to be a music artist, there is room for you. Let me tell you, there is no ending when it comes to music. There is no ending. There's the front end, there's the back end, and there's an up and there's a down. Excuse me, that was sexy. But listen here. Someone gets it. And you like, oh snap, everything is, oh snap. Like, you're seeing your hard work pay off. And someone's now wanting the credit of whatever it is. Like, I taught this person this. And it's like, you're lying. You the same person that said I could have been too old for something. You bossing up, you making people swallow their own words and they choking on them. Real talk. I'm also getting like someone feels like you should stick to your own kind and you just love people. But this inventory is like, you know yourself. Can't nobody tell you that you don't know yourself. Whoever this is, you're always creating, but there's some sense of being stuck. I'm also getting, it's time to balance out your feminine and your masculine energy. For those of you who are really, 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 really feminine, it's time for you to get a little firm. It doesn't mean you have to sound firm. It just means you need to, what you say is what you say. And you have to mean it. Don't let nobody make you feel like no failure. This is like taking a test. Either you pass or you don't. If you don't pass, either you're going to study for it, learn from your mistakes, and try again. If you don't pass, get both of your results and keep practicing. So you have to understand, it's not the fact of not being able to pass. Some people are not constructed or equipped to take tests, right? You may know the information, but when it comes down to having to submit yourself to answering questions, it's something that's just not for you. You have to find what works for you. That's what that is for some of you. For you to able, some of you are willing and wanting to boss up, but you're in a sunken place and you need to lay that to rest. All right. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. You can boss up if you want to. Don't you let nobody tell you that you can't. You have the right to walk away from things you need to walk away from and lay that to rest. And don't forget that love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.